Hey everyone, welcome to round 2 of the Formula 1 2019 season for season 4 at the Bahrain Grand Prix. And qualifying was not really good. We're only P9 on the grid. So what can we do in the Grand Prix? My new teammate Lucas Faber on pole position. So, this is good for my teammate. What can we do from P9 on the grid? In Season 3, we won for Mercedes at Bahrain in, trying to remember, was it Season 3 where I won from P8 on the grid, or was that Season 2? I can't quite remember if it was Season 2 or 3. I think it was 3. I don't know what happened like at the other one. But anyway, Season 4 Bahrain Grand Prix. Night race.
As we look ahead once more to a Grand Prix that has thrilled us so consistently in the past. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit. With the best.
So what can we do? We start P9, Weber on pole from Verstappen on the front row, Vettel third. Perez is only 8th place, so he didn't have a good qualifying either.
Davidson is here once again for today's Grand Prix. Let's talk about McDonald. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
They've got a good lead in the constructors after one race.
Let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Great work from Lucas Faber yesterday. Sees him start from pole, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2.
We've got pole by a couple tenths there.
We have Vettel,
Racing Point second and fourth place. Raikkonen did well for P6. Hamilton, Perez and myself didn't have a good qualifying session. Butler had an awful qualifying in 19th place, was almost last. So Butler got knocked out into Q1. Knocked out of Q1, I should say. Right, what can we do from P9? We won in P8, from P8 before, for the Mercedes team. But what can we do for the Red Bull team from P9 today? We were gifted, technically gifted victory in Australia thanks to Vettel for some reason making a second pit stop. So I'm just going to get the heat into the tyres now. Do this. If we can get a good start, that will be crucial. Magnussen's behind, even though Hulkenberg is starting P10 on the grid. Hulkenberg was at P5, I think, after the first lap in Australia, but he was a lap down. He must have collided with Bottas towards the end of the race into turn 1. There were yellow flags there, but I didn't see it happen, unfortunately. Couldn't get a bit of action there, but hopefully this race will have a lot of action. I hope so. Can we get ahead of Perez at the start? We've got to get a good start off the line. Try and hope that we can get by the Mercedes. The man who took my seat is not doing well in qualifying either. What can Weber do? Can he win his first Grand Prix since Season 3 in Spain, where I famously ran out of fuel? I'm going to watch the fuel gauge. I know Lost Protein will remind me to watch the fuel. I'm going to do that, I promise. But can Lucas Weber take his first win of Season 4 And first win in almost a full season, because he hasn't won any races. Particularly, he didn't win any in, like, for the rest of season 3. You never know where he finished. You never know where I finished. But anyways, here we go. Into P9 on the grid.
The rest of the grid is
And
filling up. Be
Hulkenberg's
patient
just,
and watch for the lights.
oh, there's Hulkenberg. And Grosjean in the McLaren. And the other McLaren of Sainz going through their grid slots. See if we can cover Hulkenberg. Get to the inside. Try and overtake Perez. But here we go then. The Bahrain Grand Prix, round 2. Oh, and away we go. Oh, it's a good start. Because Hulkenberg can slip through there. Oh, Raikkonen's hit us at the start.
That move was illegal. Return the position.
And it's damage thanks to Raikkonen at the start there. And I think we should be okay. The Hasses make a brilliant start. Raikkonen hit me on the front, the left of my front wing. We should be okay. I don't know where did he hit me? He hit me on the left. Connected to Rich. The two McLaren drivers side by side. Yeah, the front wing's damaged, guys. Raikkonen has put a dent into this Grand Prix already. The McLaren tries to pass me around the outside, doesn't make it. First collision. Steven has caught it Raikkonen. Raikkonen, oh no, someone else going defensive. Lucas Faber continues to lead the Grand Prix as Perez tries to find a way past Ricciardo. He's made a fantastic start. I still have made a good start, but I've got some damage. It's 3 wide up ahead. Amazing. Sorry, not close enough to count on me. 3 wide. Perez has lost out the battle. It looks like Ricciardo's winning it. Raikkonen's gained another place. But this damage is not good. I think Verstappen and Vettel are also going for second place. Faber's getting away, dominating this Grand Prix at the moment. Perez locks up. Quite close behind still. Despite damage, we could still keep going. We don't need to pit. I don't think we do. We're not getting overtaken. But the team were ready for me. New front wing, but no, we don't need it yet. I think we'll have to change the front wing. Because we're going to try and pass the Mercedes, Sergio Perez. We're very close to him. And the McLarens are sticking with us. Weber sets another fastest lap. Weber is dominating this Grand Prix at the moment. But Carlos Sainz is getting very close. And then I'm going to have to go defensive. Down the inside of Sergio Perez instead. I don't think there was contact there. But we make the move. Sainz also goes past the Mercedes of Perez. But Perez has just dropped back to where he started on the grid, being P5. After the first lap, he's back down to P8. But Sainz is now going for it again. The McLaren doesn't make the move. Raikkonen, the one who damaged the wing. this is not going to be good because Carlos Sainz in the McLaren will get DRS. I'd have an opportunity to overtake me here. Here comes Carlos Sainz in the McLaren.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the
They'll go
mediums.
very, very defensive. It gets very close. Carlos Sainz backs out of it. We hold on to P6. Dudley starts to bark. And Raikkonen, the next car. 2 racing points. I think you're in the podium places here. Vettel's dropped to P4. Weber is just getting away with P1. 2 Red Bull drivers could win the first 2 opening races here, you know. But it's a long way to go in this Bahrain Grand Prix. Lap 4:29. All 20 runners still in the race. Raikkonen is dropping back. He had a fantastic qualifying. Despite a damaged front wing, we are closing in on the fin.
Okay, we think the effects of the tyre deg are going to kick in soon. We should be alright for the time being, but you will start to find it a bit more slippery out there.
Copy that, Jeff. Copy the box soon. But it's too early at the moment. We're going to get DRS of Kimi Raikkonen, who's not going to get DRS. Carlos Sainz might get DRS again. And the Mercedes of Perez is just dropping even more further back. We close in on Kimi Raikkonen. And Sainz is sticking with me. The McLaren driver's doing brilliant this Grand Prix. Starting out of the top 10, he's up to P7. We're so close now. And Sainz he's still there, he's still within a second, I'm sure he is. But getting closer to the fin. Kimi Raikkonen in the Alfa Romeo. He's just struggling, I think. 'Cause look how close we are. We're getting in the turbulent air of the Alfa Romeo. But we're going to go down the inside of Kimi Raikkonen. And we make the move on the hood, we hang him out to dry. So now we'll put Sainz in the position to overtake him as well. It looks like Sainz is going to go for it. Raikkonen goes defensive. And this could help me pull away. And they're side by side. But they're both going to get a decent tow.
We're coming in this lap.
Sainz and Raikkonen's gaining on me very quickly here. But we're up to P5, the top 5 now. But if we box, we do need a front wing change. So I could not go to the end of this kind of condition of the front wing. Raikkonen won't be close enough to have a go. Three and a half seconds behind Vettel.
Box, box, box.
They want us to box now. We can box this lap, box, box, box. Repair wing, yes, please. I think we're going up to the medium tyre. Yeah, I cannot go with this front wing any longer. Sainz and Raikkonen go by. Come on, Red Bull. And Renault are getting ready for Hulkenberg, and we go just before Hulkenberg goes into the pits himself.
Okay, you only have to stop once now.
Oh, we're on a two-stopper. Hamilton out of the race again! What has happened? Lewis Hamilton in the Ferrari season 4 has had another retirement, and he's pulled over.
Caution, caution, yellow flags
He had
ahead.
another
No overtaking through the
mechanical
corners, so be
problem
careful until you
for
see the
Lewis
greens.
Hamilton. That is unfortunate. Hamilton's out of the race of the Bahrain Grand Prix in season 4. Unlucky. Another mechanical problem, it seems. Is Hamilton ahead of us? Or no, he was behind us technically before the pit stop. So, and now Weber.
Lucas is coming in for a
Lucas
stop.
comes into the pits. I'm trying to put the hammer down, try and make up some time for the slow pit stop because of the front wing. Thanks to Kimi Raikkonen. I've got to pass him again, I bet. Unless Raikkonen gets held up in the pit badly. But it's not too bad. We've lost a Ferrari again, while the other Ferrari of Vettel is doing quite well. I mean, I wonder if he's in the podium places. But who's that in the pit? That is Perez. Perez, the pit, comes out of the pit. Oh, we're way ahead of the Mercedes. We started ahead of us on the grid, the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Gap behind is
And I'm going to try and pass
7
Kubica.
seconds.
The Williams is very slow. As we try to find gap there around the outside, we're going to cut on the inside of Robert Kubica. We make the move. He tries to fight back, but we have got him. Magnussen is the next car. Weber's just too far ahead at the moment in this Grand Prix. Raikkonen is the man I've got to try and get out in front of. And Sainz. You never know, Sainz could go on here. He's like Bottas, the other Mercedes were ahead of. Mercedes are just not really having a good start to season 4. Maybe it was a good thing I left the team. Lap 9.29. So 20 laps to go of the race. As we close quite rapidly on Magnussen. Ice cream. What a move! Round the outside, cutting to the inside. Brilliant move. That was a fantastic overtake on Magnussen. Probably the move of the season so far. Next is Russell. We've had a bit of history before. Not when I've been in Red Bull. When I've been in Mercedes, we've had a bit of history. Russell's getting held up by Fiat here. I don't know if Fiat's got damage or he's just struggling with the tyres. But anyway, Russell pulls out. Weber sets another fast lap. Wow. Weber. Oh, Russell locks up. That's going to cost him some time. We're going to get the DRS on Kvyat and Russell. We're going to get a double toe. Raikkonen comes out of the pits. We get ahead of him and we make a double overtake on Kvyat and Russell. Russell comes out in front of Kvyat. And Butler is the next car. He's yet to make a pit stop. He started in P19. Butler not having a good time at Renault, I don't think, at the moment. But we've got to go quick because we're making a two-stop strategy here. A lot of overtaking coming to play here. Raikkonen is getting held up by the Toro Rosso Fiat. But where's Sainz? Sainz is not pitted, I don't think, at the moment.
The gap is 7.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was at 1 minute 56.2.
For that engineer. Right. I wanted info on Bader.
Lucas is in P3. We're trailing our teammate by
14.3 seconds behind Bader. That's going to be a lot of time to make up. A lot. A lot. He got a miserable P5 in the Australian Grand Prix. So far he's dominating this. But Verstappen now sets the fastest lap. The other two cars ahead of him haven't pitted yet. Could be Sainz. Grosjean in the pits. We're up with the points again. I can't really tell who's the quickest car. Is it Ferrari or is it Red Bull? I mean, I wonder if the Red Bull's the quickest car at Bahrain, because Australia, Ferrari were clearly the quickest. Because otherwise, Ferrari would have dominated and won by over a pit stop length. By half a minute, Ferrari would have won by something like that. But anyways, so we're going to catch Albon now, in at the other Toro Rosso. Although both racing points are ahead of me on track at the moment. So yeah. Albon P9. Yeah, is that a Haas driver? I think it is. Yes, it is. Oh no, it's Butler. What am I talking about? It's Butler. Trying to stay in good shape. We've set a purple middle sector. Because of right, Vettel now sets the fastest lap. He's not that far ahead, Vettel. But now we're closing in on Albon. He'll get DRS on Butler. We'll get a double tyre. Sainz is in the pit. Down the inside, way too deep. Way too deep.
Tyre condition seems A-OK.
Yeah, I've damaged the tyre doing that.
Let us know if you feel them going off too much.
I went way too deep into turn one. But we are still right with Butler and Albon. They're going side by side, so thank you for helping me make up that time. Should have been earlier on the break by a long shot. And now we're right behind it again within a sector of this Bahrain Grand Prix. We're right behind them again. Butler up to P7 now. I think he's making a one stop.
The car behind you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car behind, running hards.
Oh, Sainz is quite far back. Okay, Albon needs to get out of the way. We get a pretty good toe, and he's not giving me space. And we're going round the outside of Alex Albon. And we make that move.
It seems they fixed whatever the problem was.
And now Butler's trying to make more moves, this time on Lance Stroll. I'm not having that, because I'm now going down the inside of both of them, and I've made the move this time. I go a bit wide, I think I'll still get DRS, but I'm going to be under pressure from three cars going down this straight. It's going to nasty, but it doesn't. Oh, I've gone wide. Butler's going to fight back. But no, we got it. E6 now. Butler's gonna fight back. Butler, what are you doing? He's gonna cut back again. No, he doesn't. We got the move done. E6. But Ricardo is somewhat 7 seconds ahead, so a lot of time to make up. I don't think a podium is possible at the moment. We're almost at the halfway stage of this race. We are catching Ricardo up. And I see him at Verstappen and Vettel. I don't know about Baby, he's too far ahead.
Lucas is in first position. P1 gap to teammate ahead.
Oh
is
wow, Faber is quicker than me.
15.4 seconds. They're on all mediums. Heat time last lap was a 1 minute 32.8.
Leclerc in the pits. Here's the other one up to P5 now. Good sneeze. Or am I? I thought I was going to sneeze. I don't think guys, it's alright, I don't think I'm going to sneeze. Albon up to P6. Still fighting with Butler, I think. Or is Butler pitted? Ricardo. 6.1 ahead of me. I'm putting the pedal down. Pedal to the middle. I'm trying to catch Ricardo. So the two racing points, third and fourth, are actually together. So maybe the podium is possible if I can get in front of them too. If we finish like this, Faber will have the same amount of points as me, as long as he doesn't get that fastest lap point. Who has the fastest? Is it Verstappen, Vettel, or maybe who has that fastest lap point? I'm not sure. I just haven't been anywhere near that. 5.7 now, we are catching. We're in a lonely 5th place at the moment. Yeah, the Mercedes are battling with McLaren, so Mercedes have taken a fall and a half. Nowhere this race. Even Racing Point are quicker. We didn't have to change the front wing, we could have been right behind the Racing Points already, but we can still do it. There is plenty of laps left, lap 15 of 29. Over halfway distance now. Ricardo is going at some pace now. He's responding. But are they making more pit stops? I don't know.
Ricardo is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 6.2 seconds. They're dropping back by around 0.4 a lap. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:33.
I don't think Ricardo's making another stop. 5.8 is the gap now. We're bringing it down. It went back up, but we're bringing it down again. We'll pull it away from Sainz, which is what you expect between the Red Bull and McLaren. You can see there's the 4. I'm going to pit again. Or do I have to pit again? 5 point. I can see them. I can see the racing points. They've just done turn 1. I'm heading there now. So it is. I am catching. I can see him now. I was looking at the gap, and now I can actually see him. I think I've just seen him make the next. So it looks like we are catching the racing point. 5.8 second gap. and a 9-second gap from Sainz in the McLaren. We're pushing hard, but then we've got to go rapidly on the last set of tyres that are going to take us to the end of the race. I don't think we'll get to the end on these tyres. We pitted quite early for them.
The gap to the car ahead is
5.1 now. I don't think podium is possible, unfortunately. I can see all Verstappen now, P4. Oh, Verstappen and Vettel pit. Oh, we set a fastest lap as we're boxing this lap. Okay, we'll box. We're up into the podium places, but we're going to make another pit stop. Okay, we do have pace then. The challenge for a podium, and we're going to do that. Keep pushing. .8 now to Ricciardo. I think Ricciardo could be making another stop as well. Yeah, I don't see those tyres going to the end. Weber continues to dominate in P1 in the other Red Bull. We're in the podium places, but we're going to make another stop. I'm closing in on Ricciardo quite a bit here.
You have P3, Ricardo ahead. Our gap to the car in front is.
So it's a Red Bull 1-3, double podium at the moment, but we're going to make another stop.
Sainz is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 11.1 seconds.
Another purple middle sector, 3.7 behind Ricciardo, but we're boxing, box, 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 box this lap, box this lap. I think Ricciardo's coming in as well. No, he's not. Box, box. That means Sainz will go into the podium places unless he boxes again. Quick Red Bull. Nice job, 2.4 seconds. Oh, there comes Sainz now. Sainz is P3. Vettel goes by. And Verstappen will go by, but we seem to be closer. Bottas goes by.
Pit strategy complete. See these
Oh,
tires
Perez and Raikkonen going side by side. Come out what behind one Mercedes, we're ahead of the other Mercedes. The meat in the Mercedes sandwich right now. But anyway, here we go. Now, this is the proper chase. In the hope for a podium at Bahrain. We started P9 with P8 at the moment. We've got to clear Bottas quickly. Because Verstappen's getting held up by the Haas driver. I'm not getting held up by the growth of the team. That just sounds crazy. Anyway, closing in on Bottas very quickly as we go down the inside. And Weber now pits. We've made the move on Bottas, our former teammate. So my new teammate pits. We passed our former teammate. So 3.2 seconds to Verstappen, who's getting held up horribly by the Haas, I think it is, of Leclerc, and it is the Haas of Leclerc. Where does Weber come out? Has Weber got overtaking to do as well? 2 purple sectors. Bottas is out of the RS already. Weber, I think, is still the leader of this Grand Prix. I don't see the win. I really don't. Weber's been quicker than me all weekend for the Bahrain Grand Prix. You never know what might happen in the sport. And we've only lost one driver so far, that's Hamilton, unfortunately, in the Ferrari. Like 19 of 29, coming into the closing stages now. Oh yeah, I've got to watch the fuel. Put it into standard. Well, we've got the fastest lap points at the moment. We're closing in on Verstappen and Leclerc. Verstappen has been ahead of me the whole race, but now we are closing in. Big time. If Leclerc can stay in the DRS and try and pass Verstappen, this is going to be amazing for me. I'll come right behind the pair of them. Leclerc and Verstappen. Leclerc's got an opportunity now with DRS, and I'm going to get a double toe, get a decent toe, as he set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. But we don't, and Leclerc doesn't read past Verstappen. Is that a purple first sector? Down the inside of Charles Leclerc, and it's up into P6 again. And now Verstappen is one of the main competitors to overtake, with just less than 10 laps left. And Vettel's getting held up by Sainz. This is going to help Verstappen and myself close up. We're going to get DRS. Well, I should thank Leclerc. He's been my best friend for the past few laps as Vettel tries to get past Sainz. I don't think he's done it. He's side by side still. I'm right with Verstappen. Because I'm going down the inside! What a move! Verstappen's right there though. Warning with a collision. Verstappen comes back. Oh, that speed is so good though. Oh, Verstappen locks up into the final corner. He's still with us. I'm going to get DRS. Verstappen doesn't. Oh no, he does. I think. No, he doesn't. And we're going to keep that position up front. No! Too deep. Too deep. Too deep. And Verstappen re-overtakes me. Leclerc almost went as well. Now I've lost time by doing that. I went way too deep. And Leclerc tries to fight back, but he doesn't get past. Sainz also stays ahead of Vettel. I think Ricciardo's the leader. I think Weber's second. Ricciardo's staying out. Yeah, Ricciardo is the leader. He hasn't pitted again. And I've got to re-overtake Verstappen again. And now Verstappen's got a mechanical problem. You idiot. You absolute idiot. Why do that? Cut me off right there. There could have been a nasty accident. What's the point going defensive? You've got a mechanical problem. It's not going to save your race now. Because we're going to go down the inside of Verstappen again. And we're finally back up into P5 as Vettel gets past Sainz at last. 3 seconds ahead. Verstappen. Yeah, Verstappen's got an issue. He would be right with me. But this time, we make the corner, and it's P4. Carlos Sainz is the next car, who also got P4 in Australia. He's going for another P4. I don't think it'll be a podium for the McLaren driver, but I don't think it'll be P4 for him. We're going to close on him, and we're going to try and get Vettel as well. Especially Raikkonen damaged my wing at the start, and he was a problem a lot on F1 2018. He's trying to be the next problem again and season 4 for F1 2019. Yeah, Verstappen's got issue. So, Verstappen's race is going down. Oh, because Leclerc's just passed him. Now they're side by side. Leclerc up into P6. Verstappen has, yeah, Verstappen's got a problem. Can he make it to the end though? Oh, is that smoke in the background? I'm not sure. As we close right up to Carlos Sainz. I think P4 will be the highest we've been all race. We set a fastest lap at the Grand Prix and we go straight past Carlos Sainz before even the corner. But Vettel, got to chase down Vettel now. Now it's Vettel's turn, and that's just for the podium places here. I don't seem close enough to Weber, right? But Ricciardo is trying to hang on with his hard compound of tyres to win this Grand Prix. We set under the purple sector. We made a couple mistakes going wide twice into turn one. What could have been? But we're going to try and still win this race. But Ricciardo seems to be getting away, unless he will pit very late. Got a few laps to get the podium from Vettel, who got second in Australia. He threw away a victory. He's now under threat from having the podium thrown away by me. We're 1.7 behind the Ferrari. Still got it up into Rich, trying our best to close up.
Lucas is currently P2. Gap to teammate ahead is 7.6 seconds. They're on old mediums.
Ricciardo doesn't seem to have done anything wrong this race, he's just losing. Well, Weber's not done anything wrong, he seemed to be losing that victory, just slipping away, but Weber is closing in on Ricciardo, surely. And I'm closing in on Vettel. And Weber will soon be the next car, but I don't think he'll get Weber in time. Lap 24 of 29. Still a lot that can happen. We have that fastest lap point as well. If Ricciardo's too far ahead. Ricciardo is looking good. But I thought, yeah, Ricciardo's leading the race, but I thought Weber would dominate this. But Racing Point's strategy to keep Ricciardo out could work. Okay, mix 2 fuel. Mix 2. Because we're almost in DRS range of Vettel for third. How many times have I overtaken Sainz this race, by the way? At least 3, I would say, 2 or 3. 8 tenths behind Vettel. 4 seconds. Sainz behind. Because we're right with the Ferrari, heading into lap 25 to 29. The Ferrari is under pressure from me for this podium. And now Vettel's going to go defensive. He does quite a bit. And now got onto the curb again. Wide into turn 1. Oh, Vettel keeps ahead. We didn't really lose that much time. That could have been another big error. Vettel keeps ahead in third place. I don't know if Vettel locked up. I went on the curb, sliding about. We're just right there with the Ferrari. Ricciardo is on course to win Bahrain Grand Prix for Racing Point. Here we go. We might have a run here, but it's lean, and then just save a little bit of that extra fuel to use on the main start-finish straight. We're a lot closer to Vettel now. Up into Rich again, using that fuel up. DRS activated. Here we go. There's yellow flags. I think Mercedes is going slow. And Vettel goes defensive once again. Oh, Vettel hits me on the... Bottas is out of the race. Unbelievable. As we get by Vettel. Unbelievable. We get by the Ferrari. And now we're going to go defensive. We're up into the podium places now. Next car, Lucas Weber is in second place. Yeah, we're 6 seconds behind Weber. I don't think we'll be getting him anytime soon. Bottas in the Mercedes is out of the race. Bottas has also had an unlucky start to season 4. Oh, we're heading into the yellow flag zone. There's Bottas parked up. That was not backed out at all of the yellow flags. We need more laps to catch Weber. No, Weber's actually putting away a little bit. And Mercedes and Ferrari out of the race.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Vettel will get DRS in the battle for the last podium spot. I'm going to have to go defensive. Oh, Vettel's right there. What the hell? Oh, we'll go defensive. We're going to... Oh, Vettel sticks with it. He's right there. And we're doing the same pace as Weber. I think I actually just saw him. Like, for a split second, I saw Weber in the distance. I think Ricciardo's going to win the Bahrain Grand Prix. I mean, what's stopping Ricciardo? He's pulled out the best strategy. The VIP of the strategy today in this Grand Prix. My tyres are definitely going off now. And Vettel's just sticking with me because I'm struggling a little bit now towards the end of this race. We could get another podium.
They're speeding up again, so I expect
That Verstappen's fixed the issue. Vettel's sticking with me here. Because Weber is about 5.5 seconds ahead of me. We're still not going to get Weber in time. Now Vettel's going to be right with me again. 5.6 second lead Weber has over me. I've seen him. He's just got into turn 1 and then turn 2. As we approach turn 1 and then turn 2. Vettel was still right behind me. We're going to have to go defensive again, I think. Yes, we are. Not again on Vettel. But we position our car very well to stay ahead of the Ferrari. He's just right there. Oh, Vettel had a little look, but he was just too far back. I don't think there was contact, but Vettel is not giving up this podium. Trying to just break that slipstream from Vettel. Because he's still right behind me. The podium fight is still on. 5.6 seconds. Yeah, so Weber's not even going to win. Weber will get second. But it would be a Red Bull double podium. We've only got 1 lap to go. Ricciardo's done everything right. Weber did everything right. He's going to wonder why he hasn't won this race. Vettel's a lot closer, and Vettel has just stolen the podium place back on the final lap. But we're going to have to try and charge and overtake that Ferrari down here, up into Rich. Down the inside of Sebastian Vettel. go a bit wide. Vettel cuts back. And Vettel is up into third place again. Ferrari's back in the podium. Leclerc is P5. Down the inside of Vettel once again. Oh, there was definite contact there. But we're back up into P3. Can we hold on for the podium? I also think the Mercedes are out of the points as well. Daniel Ricciardo, who spun on the formation up in Australia at his home race, must have been embarrassing, but he's going to redeem himself to take the Bahrain Grand Prix victory. I think Vettel's given up now, but he's still going to go for it. He's half a second behind. He's right there still, watching the fuel. Vettel still right. Ricciardo has won the Bahrain Grand Prix for Racing Point. Faber couldn't make it. 2 Red Bulls taking 2 first races victories. We do come home in P3 with that fastest lap.
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved
Not
the
bad.
others. Good job.
I'll tell you what, P3 I will take another podium finish from Red Bull.
That was brilliant stuff from Racing Point today.
Yeah, well, Ricciardo wins the Bahrain Grand Prix
How did they manage to achieve this win?
from
I feel like
4th on the
consistency
grid.
was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap.
A Racing Point and Red Bull on the podium.
Without making many of your own, and that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
The Racing Point team will be very happy with today's performance and the final result. Another display of excellent driving and excellent teamwork, and a well-deserved first-place finish.
Ricciardo has won the Bahrain Grand Prix. Weber second, he beats me, but we do a really good recovery from 9th on the grid to a podium finish in 3rd place. I'll take it.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. McDonald increases their championship lead. So,
An
Anthony
8-point
Davidson,
lead over
which
Ricciardo.
is your
Weber up to
driver of
4th
the
in the
day?
championship.
Carlos Sainz
Vettel
certainly
down to
wasn't someone to
3rd.
scoff about. His ability to follow race
The
strategies
Mercedes
throughout
are
with
just
pinpoint precision
like,
has to be
even
commended.
Bottas has not
Let's
got any
move on to
points.
the
Hamilton hasn't.
constructors. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings.
Yeah, we do.
Meanwhile, good
Only
work from
6 ahead of
Point this
Racing
weekend,
Point.
who pushed themselves further
McLaren
up the
ahead of
after a good
Mercedes.
one.
Oh my
Who
gosh,
knows what the sport
Mercedes.
has in
What has
store for us
happened?
next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Well, I appreciate that. But anyways, that is the end of the Bahrain Grand Prix. P3, pretty good. So yeah, we'll see you for the next race in China. Take care, guys. Goodbye.